Good morning. Good day. Good day, everybody. How are you all doing? Wherever you are, good day, good day. Still in the early part of the day. My fellow friends, everybody that is in the hearing of my voice, good morning. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? That girl, Maddie. How are you, Maddie? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? I said, let me start early. It's after 11. Let me see what time it is. Oh, 11:47. So I'm not doing too bad, right? I'm not doing too bad at all. Somebody, how was your morning? How was your morning? The time is still cool. It's in the 70s. I don't know if later on it'll be in a higher number. But right now it's kind of cool. Not really warm enough for me to start complaining. Somebody, are you going to training today? Are you still at camp? Let me take off. Are you still at camp? Are you still at camp? Or is camp finished? Is camp over? Hi, 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 Mary. Hi, hi, hi. Are you still at camp? Are you still at camp? Okay, connection. No, I'm ready to start some. I thought they are cutting the grass. I hope this is not going to disturb. But this one disturb. Let me close because I don't want any echo. Just as I'm about to start my live, the man is cutting the grass, cutting the lawn over there. I don't want any sound to come in to create any disturbance. I heard him before earlier, and I said, let me wait a little. Now I'm ready to start. There he comes again. I thought he was finished. Maddie, Maddie, Maddie. Where are you, Maddie? I'm not getting any response on Maddie. Maddie seems to be multitasking. Maybe it's too early for Maddie to come on. Where is my Maddie? Let me turn on the fan. Come in there, guys. Come in. I'm not far. I'm coming. Making sure I lock the door. I don't want any sound to come inside. Not any echoing on the live. My sound, not sound too good. Might not sound too good. Okay. Let me return. Let me return. Yeah. By the time I see Maddie is off. Maybe she didn't remember that she has something to do. Anyway, let me see what the day holds for us. Let me start the day. Maddie, you're back? Well, I see someone. I know I'm not alone, so Whoever it is, happy to have you on the live, just the same. You may not want to show yourself, but I still see your presence. And I do acknowledge that. Very important to me because it tells me that someone is listening. Mm. Yes, yes, yes. So we are on to the start of the weekend. And today is Friday. Most persons are always looking anxiously for the weekend. And sometimes they have weddings, parties, functions, events to attend, or even to go to church. You know, it's an effort. So they try to make that special privilege to avail themselves to for those occasions. And some go to look for relatives and friends. You know, sometimes you want to see some relatives, they are not able to reach them very often, and they are at another location which is further away from you. So you make the time on a weekend and it's convenient to everybody. Right. And today it's a big day in Jamaica because Emancipation Day is being celebrated today, August 1. So every August 1, this celebration is done. A memorable occasion. So later on, you can check, and we have spoken a lot about it at length. JB, you're here. JD say, Auntie D, happy blessed Friday morning and happy new month too to you and the chat. Okay, well, persons are in and out. Thank you too. I was just on another live, but I had to run. I spent a good time there too. And I take time. I don't know if it's supposed to be finished by now. Yes, yes, yes. Happy new month. I forget. Happy, all I have on my mind is emancipation. So it's happy new month, happy emancipation day, right? Happy weekend. Happy weekend. But I don't know, other persons really have disappeared. So I say, as I'm home now, let me just try and do a live. I never do a live at this time to 12. I do after 12. But JB, I never see you come on this early, so I was here saying, no, people are busy. Some are not at lunch yet, you know. Some is called like mid-morning. So, but I will spend a little time, hopefully, if it's even an hour and a half, if it's worth it. And I think it will be worth it because persons do come on at different time, right? So here I am trying to see if I can get others to join me. So it's nice that JB has come. Nadia has been in and out, it seems, right? Lord G, you see, me in hospital, me don't love hospital enough. Me easy to get nervous. And the worst fears keep coming to me when I was looking at her. And I moved away from the device. I was not gone. But I'd have to go back and look. Maybe you had said it, Maybe you did, but because this, and then when I went back again, she was saying that, the weeks and months. I said, Jesus. And I know that being on the life give her strength. No, I never see at the time. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. I saw it's because I see you with those hip emojis, and I say I'm going to put up some emojis too to make you smile, you know. I see you doing emojis, but mine cannot look like yours. They look disorganized. So me just put up, you know. Yeah, it seems as if whenever the second phase come in, it's always more aggressive. That's why this one there, she's saying that last night the doctor, when this daughter, what are you doing? She said the daughter was trying to get a conversation with the doctor. And the doctor is saying, like say he's too busy. He's very busy, you know. And he said that weeks and months and months and weeks. So basically she's saying that the doctor is saying that she has weeks and months. In other words, she don't have much long. So, me that again, I say, Lord Jesus. Okay. Oh man, make that enough. Yeah. Because me see you with the pretty emoji them setting up the place. It looks so pretty. So nice. And I said, I'm going to see if I can match up. But boy, by the time I do about a dozen, I think no one go no more. So we just say, all right, let me just do those and stuff. So then I say, oh, I sure want to organize. My one was not properly organized like yours. Whoa, I don't know. That illness takes over every corner of people's life or people you know. I know quite a few persons, you know. It is kind of sad. And she is like but she said when she's off the camera, she's going to holler. And the hollering now is like, but she said this morning the doctor today, has given her a little more. So you see, in spite of being brave for certain things, when you know that this thing is facing you straight in the eye, it's a different thing. Mm-mm, a different thing. But it's nice that she do the live from the hospital. Maybe I wouldn't do it. I would keep it quiet to myself. But everybody is different. But boy, it's like you're really here today and gone tomorrow. So it's really, really, make me feel nervous. When listening to her. Yes, I was looking at her facial have a different look kind of drained and tired. Like, yeah, man, I think you did. Hi, delightful egg. You know, so I think what you did was very well, very appreciated. She smiled and thing, but deep down, you see, she wants to eat the apple, but you know, they want her to eat it. But she's doing these things like it's going to become memory to them. Why? It's kind of sad. You know, it's kind of sad, JB. I mean, I was talking to her earlier this week, and she was telling me that she doesn't feel 100. And I kept saying to her, you need to go and check it out because you could be at home trying to do this or that. And she said she have a little concoction that she's trying. So maybe she should have gone from last week. But she was trying a little concoction. So apparently, now when she's talking, it's getting worse. Now she going to do bone biopsy. They want to put her to sleep and whatever to the bone or something. You see, even they know the thing is gone bad, they still going to put you through more stress. Then you come out again and tell you, oh, it is so and so. You know, feel good. But they at the same time, they are trying to say that they are studying, It's added research to what they are doing. You understand me? Added research. Because they know the case that she has and to every symptom and everything, you know. And boy, I see back in our little island in Iraq, she lucky she has bed. She has a bed to lie on, if you know what I mean. I hope you understand me, JB. She's lucky to have a bed to lie on. Because back that side, you have to sit on benches and chairs. They not even have chairs. Anything they get. If you're in a wheelchair, you may be able to sit, but the condition is really awful. Really, really awful. Really sorry. You have to pay the money if you want this service. You don't have the money, you cannot get the service. So, look like she's in good hands, but boy, even they know the case is not going to work out, they're not giving you the slightest impression. They make it sound as if everything is fine. But you have to just pray and hope. If doctor say months and weeks, you know, it's like they can't do much. I know whenever I come back aggressive, leave God alone, can't spare you. Once you go away, I 8 hours, come back more aggressive because somebody who had it too past and oh I know. She said it's back more aggressive, you know. And this now is leukemia is in the blood. Wow. Everything you do, the devil set traps in our ways. So if you anchor in the Lord to guide us and give us strength because it's not easy to overcome these hurdles. These hurdles are real, real. They are real. She's trying to put out her best, but it's her face of a look, and in her eyes. Although I've not met her in person, but I've been, watching her on the phone, the device, so you cannot see a little difference. Yes, JB. So you're off to a busy day today, right? I'm not hearing nobody at all. I wonder what is wrong. Why I'm not hearing anybody? I'm not hearing anybody. Not hearing anybody at all. There people come up and the thing is just gone with them. It's gone with them. It's gone with them. Gone with the wind. I don't hear anything about Maddie. Maddie was on earlier. JB pop in and pop out. Look like I'm the only one left standing. I'm the only one left standing. Okay. All right. I'm the only one left standing. So I stand alone. The song says, the farmer. Okay. Today being Emancipation Day, I'm going to be singing some doing some cultural items like games and some songs, right? That relates to Jamaica because it's their Emancipation Day. The farmer in the den, the farmer in the den, cherry-o, the farmer in the den. The farmer takes a wife, the farmer takes a wife, cherry-o, the farmer takes a wife. The wife takes a child, the wife takes a child, cherry-o, the wife takes a child. JB said no. Right now, there is nothing we can do to her. Only God alone can help her. And that is why I always say we have to do the best we can when we can. We hear now and gone. That is so true. Because listen to her, that's what she's saying too. You know, that's why I wrote God is in control. If God says month, week, whenever, the doctor says months and weeks, which could be by the end of the year. But if God says, whatever. So it is really, really sad in our eyes, but God knows best because He knows the pains that she would be bearing when the real thing come about. Because they say it's no real joking pain, and it pulls you down, pulls you down to like skeleton in the bed. So we see that body and this and that. It's a wicked thing. It's wicked. So I was singing a cultural song game because today being Emancipation Day, I'm trying to keep it emancipating, right? So I reach out. The farmer takes a wife. The farmer takes a wife. Cherry-o, the farmer takes a wife. The wife takes a child. The wife takes a child. cherry, oh, the wife takes a child, and the child takes a cat. The child takes a cat. Cherry, oh, the child takes a cat, and the cat takes a rat. The cat takes a rat. Cherry, oh, the cat takes a rat. JB saying she is a wonderful person, always have a great attitude. Yeah, you know, I have not met her, and she has guided me in a number of ways with my channel. I'm telling you, she motivates me. What she not tell me is what she don't know. Believe me. Sometimes I'm not on her live, but I go and watch over the video. And sometimes I watch the video to give her support. You're a wonderful person, man. And then I remember the night when I met you first, and I asked, I said, JB. And I said, do you know what JB stands for back home? And she wrote the word. But I know it was an initial, and then you wrote your name. You know, I will laugh at it. And I said to myself, I wonder if you're upset because I'm trying to associate you to alcohol. But it was just a name, you know. And that's so, and she joke it off and say, oh, we run. She is very, very jovial. You have to understand her. She's very outspoken. And that's why I love her, honestly. I just couldn't take the sight of her laying down because if it's going to be aggressive, we won't be able to see her. If you have money or don't have no money, or you're poor or you're rich, and when that thing, that C thing there, takes over, you're just like the ordinary person. Prime Minister have it different types. Radio announcer, people who you would like, just cut in on them. Like it's there waiting to attack. Alright, so the child takes a cat and the cat takes a rat, and the rat takes a cheese. The rat takes a cheese. Cherry, oh, the rat takes a cheese. And the farmer runs away. The farmer runs away. Cherry, oh, the farmer runs away. And the wife runs away. The wife runs away. Cherry, oh, the wife runs away. And the child runs away. The child runs away. Cherry, oh, the child runs away. And the cat runs away. The cat runs away. Cherry, oh, the cat runs away. And the rat runs away. The rat runs away. Cherry, oh, the rat runs away. And the cheese stands alone. The cheese stands alone. Cherry, oh, the cheese stands alone. And they all run away. They all So it's a game people play. You form a circle, and one person is inside the ring. And if the ring is called a den. So the six skip around singing the farmer in the den. And then by going around, skipping around, we'll choose who he wants to be his wife, the different characters. And at the end of it, now each one starts running away, leaving the cheese. Right? And then the cheese stands alone. Everybody's patting the cheese that it's not, they're going to get a piece of the cheese. But then the cheese run away. And then they all run away to run down the cheese. So whoever catches the cheese first now, we really want to go inside the ring. Well, that's one of our games. And we have one now where when persons die. Hi, Julia Key. How you doing? How are you? I see you wrapped up keeping warm, Julia. Boy, the place looks so cold. You guys have to really keep warm. But you're going to be coming towards the end of your winter, right? You're having winter now. Julia say, hello, hi, my friend. Hello, my good people. Yeah, man, we are good people over here because we are one. We are one in the spirit. We are one in the Lord, right? Yes, so this is another game. When a person dies, normally they do games, ring games. The person sits in a ring with a stone where they can hold with their one hand. So they pat the stone from right to left. right to left. And then when the game starts, they start passing the stones around. So you cannot allow the stone to bank up on you. You have to pass with order, right? So hear this song now. Go down a Manuel Road, get a boy, figure broke rock stone. Go down a Manuel Road, get a boy, figure broke rock stone. Broke them one by one, get a boy, broke them two by two. Mash your finger, no cry, cause I play, we I play. Go down a Manuel Road, get a boy, figure broke rock stone. So you sing that over and over until the game, and sometimes the stone catches somebody on their finger and it hurts. JB said, Auntie D, when it comes to me and God child, no matter how you hear me and her arguing, don't joke it. Just so me and her live. It's nothing personal between us. I just love we understand each other. No man. No man. Remember say I made the cause of the corruption talk about JB. No, man, I don't have no. You need to know me, I am not somebody who carry anything. Me not have time to carry no bitterness. It's just the fact that looking at her in the hospital bed, it didn't set right with me. I feel so like I want to cry. So I just sit there looking at her, write a few things, and had to move. Because when she take a look, that's when I look in her eyes, her face have a draw look. And because I know she was talking to me Monday. And I kept saying, you need to be drinking some coconut water and all of that to keep your system going. And then we talk a little. And I said, go to the doctor still because we don't know. And lo and behold, she texted me and I said, she's going to be admitted. And I saw the status, WhatsApp status. I said, what is this? It's not, it's a way. Make me feel sad. And I said, if it is going to be that aggressive, she said she's going to be staying at somebody's house, someplace for some time. So maybe she's going to need help after she do the bone marrow biopsy. So I'm not upset, man. I'm not like that. Julia K. How are you doing, Julia? I myself is doing fine, but when I look and see you wrap up, man, have on thick, you sat in the sofa, your hand down, you wrap up. I said to myself, then the place is so cold because it looked like being, as you say, you're living out in the country parts. It makes it even more cooler. One day I would love to come and visit that place though. JB, Auntie, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking you personally. There are some people you just can't joke with. I know. That's why when I happen to joke with her, I feel nice and I can laugh. Even with you know too. Because I don't understand them. For some, I don't know what some people, if it's a Christian, I don't know. So they feel them in their words when they type. And then I know how far to go. Mm-hmm. So me yawning. I'm normally busy at this time. But it's Emancipation Day. I said, let me come and do a little bit of emancipating. Let me come and live a little bit. I put something in my community post that persons can write about with regards to Emancipation Day. But when I checked not too long, I didn't see anybody respond. People don't really want to write anything. They just want to just listen to something and then gone. But I say, all right, maybe they'll come back later to do it. So we have that song, that game song, but it's hardly been sung now because people don't really keep wake. They mostly keep what is called party now. Long time days they call it wake. Now they call it party. Right? And then for Emancipation Day, we look at how the slaves normally prepare their meals. Right? One pot boiled down with coconut milk. Right? They used to salt the meat and call it greng greng and hang it up in their kitchen because they didn't have this type of kitchen that we have now. Mm-hmm. So they have taught us many things. And they will cut any bush outside, any tree limbs, and put it in their houses for flowers. So a lot of things bloom Yes. Hi, Lismo. How are you? Happy to see you. Happy Emancipation Day. Although you're not sharing the celebration, but as Bob Marley said, emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. After a fear of atomic energy, and some of them can stop the time. How long can they kill our prophet while we stand aside and look? Oh Lord, it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? All I ever had, redemption song, redemption song. Yeah. Yes, Lismo, Emancipation Day being celebrated. I'm not there, but I can relive some of them as I know what the meaning is for, right? Because people don't realize where they are in life because it is as a result of those early pioneers. Let us call them pioneers because we don't want to call them slaves. Those early pioneers, they risked their lives. They gave up everything for freedom. Everything. Oh, I'm yawning too much. And I don't want to sleep, you know. And the morning is the day is cool. So we have that. So we have the Jamaica flag, and we have the out of many one people, which comes because we have different ethnic groups in Jamaica. Different ethnic groups. So that's what makes up one Jamaica. And now you have a lot of Chinese there too. So we have that. We look at food. The food that they do, they will grate coconut and boil it and season it up when it gets to the crust. And sometimes they would use that as their protein. It is as their protein. And it was nice. They will drop the little vegetable in it to keep it going. They were not having fast foods because they didn't have the fast food facilities. You understand? So they had to prepare from home and take it with them. Let me drink some water because I don't know why I'm yawning like this. I don't know. It's too early to be yawning. It's too early to be yawning, Lismo. So, Lismo, what are you doing now? Happy weekend. Happy Friday morning. I hope your day will be blessed. Things are going well for you. Things going well for you, Lismo. Boy, man, they watch our still, you know. Why this thing coming like you going to live with the people? They look like there's no way of escaping it. Look like there's no way to escape it. No way at all. No way of escaping it. But we are fighting it. It is a battle to be won. So we're going to fight it. We're going to declare war on it and overcome it. You understand? You understand? Yeah, man. God is good all the time. So I looked at food. And they used to, what they do sometimes, they they didn't have fridge. So they would put some salt on the meat and hang it up in a little thing in the kitchen because they were using wood kitchen. They make up a fireside that they use wood. But they would always go to the bush, to the fields, and find dry woods, dry sticks to cook their food because that's what they use. There was no gas or coal at that time, just the sticks. And that was widely used for many, many years. Even today, some people do use it. People say the sticks help to make the food taste nice. So it gives a fragrance in the smoke. So give the food a nice taste. So you always have coconut. So if you don't have anything else at home, make sure you have a dry coconut in a corner because that could help well. Could help well. So we looked at food. And we know our national dish is ackee and saltfish. Ackee is local, but they say it comes from some other European country, right? Some other European country. And ackee, saltfish is the time can be you can get saltfish from in America or in Canada. So you look at the food, right? You have roasted fruit, you do dokono. And dokono you have to wrap it in food leaf. Sorry, in banana leaves and put a weight on it and put it in the pot on the fire, like you're baking it. Then you look at the dressing. People dress wearing the colors from the flag, right? Black, green, and gold. But if you separate the colors, then it's not you have to have the colors so blending with what we have on the flag. But it is interesting. It is really, really interesting that we can come about and talk about it. So we have to keep it alive so our children will realize that this thing, emancipation, it didn't just start up like that. It started as a result of the slaves uprising because they thought they were free. But they were not free to just that period of time when they were testing them. And if they were not wise, we could probably be slavery until now. But the Jamaican slaves were very resistant against working on the plantations. Sorry, very, very resistant. So as a result of that, we have the slaves leaving the plantation to whatever condition it was in and move to occupy their own space. Right. So that's how we come to broaden up now, trying to take in everybody. All right, give me a second. Mm-hmm. Boy. Say yan, I forget up. Mercy. Yan up my throat. Yan up my throat. Me yan, till me say Jesus. Wow. Just yawning. Sorry. I return. Sorry about that, guys. Happy New Month, please. Happy New Month. Listen, yeah, man. I was trying to remind persons of the things that we do when it's Emancipation Day. It's a reflection of what happened during the slavery period. Yeah. What happened during that time, right? So, because they were not happy anymore to be on the plantation, they left. but they did not get the information correctly. But in their anxiety to leave, they had to remain another 4 years, which is known as the apprenticeship period time they had made. So the slave, the entire life on the plantations were abolished in 1838. Yes, yes, in 1838. This Lismos, you get a lovely garden of flowers. That should make Lismos feel nice. That would make Lismos smile. Hope Lismos is feeling happy. I'm happy that today is Emancipation Day. Although I'm not home to experience some of the things that will take place, but the joy of knowing that it no longer existed, and every year when it's being celebrated, it reminds you of your past. You know, if you don't have a past, you don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're heading to. You have to have a past. You have to have a past. Right, JB, thank you so much. We have to have a past. We have a past, we know where we're heading to. Because when I look at the entire slavery system, when I love history, you know, it was not nice. It's you know, it's sad having to work without pay, adverse conditions. We're talking about odd conditions now compared to conditions in the past. You know, conditions in the past was terrible, and they had to endure. They had to endure it. What away this one, pretty man. The gold is just shocking out there. Beautiful. Oh, my phone have those beautiful flowers, you know. I don't know how JB get them so beautiful. My phone must be an old phone, outdated phone. That's why I don't pick up those things. This first I'm seeing these though. Not hearing anything from this, no? I don't know if she fall off, but it's just to say that Emancipation Day is well appreciated. If we didn't get Emancipation Day, we couldn't have independence. And imagine when people had to go to work, they are not well. Like the sister girl's child, you know. Maybe those sicknesses are from long time and not just yesterday. And even they're not well, if you get up and go see me, you can learn a bit, say, oh, me not feel well. They're coming from you with the whip. They come for you with the whip. And you have to get up all, you know, even if you by the way. They really endure a lot, you know. And so, but I feel something to wake up my eyes. They really endured. And I don't think you can come back again. Because things are different now. Things are much different now and harder. Boy, these are pretty. These are soft colors. Soft colors. Today seems to be a beautiful day though. I'm off for today. So I feel you know something. Let me come and do a live early enough before the next thing now it disappears. Because if you're not careful, you tend to want to sleep. When I have some time off, I tend to want to sleep. And I don't want no sleep. I want to be busy. Our sister God's child said, I keep saying calling people sister because it's like we are one big family. She said, and I look into it, when you're in an hospital, it means that something is wrong. Something is wrong. Because everything can't be good. And you're being asked to stay in the hospital. And I sat there and I said, geez, the reality struck. It struck. Something is not right. So, and every time I go off, I come back and it again. Hope they will find something to delay the process. Too late. And I missed her last night too, I should have given that little devotion aspect of it. I said, my. I like the mixture here, JB. These are pretty. The boy, I don't know how your phone do it. No matter how me try with my phone, me just into that, whatever. So me trying to highlight my thumbnails in my live. I want them to look attractive so that people will want to go back and watch them after the live is cold. Mm-hmm. Black and purple look like something we're going to go plan for. Wow, because they say when she turn out, when she touch the X, she's going to holler. That's why I know that she's putting the best outside. She's going to holler. Yeah. Yes, brother JB. Yeah. It is so sad though. When one of your own is not well, we should, and we feel it that much. It's sad. They give you a sad feeling. I don't know how people just stay around like that. Just, it just make me weak. Make me weak. But somebody has to be around. Somebody has to be strong. I couldn't be a doctor or a nurse because I know that the medicines to make you get better, and I won't be able to give you the injection. And to cut the person and do what they're supposed to do. Everybody's made out differently. Yes, my dear. So I talk about the games. We used to play games known as hopscotch, because these are things that are coming from way back, from slavery down. Hopscotch where you jump on 2 foot and 1 foot. Play jacks with some little stones. And you have a little ball, maybe a line to use to boom and catch. Boy, you used to have to sweep the yard with coconut broom. They didn't have rake and straw broom. You clean the floor. When you wipe it with the dye, they didn't have polish, so they had to use something known as beeswax. They warm the wax over the fire and rub the wax on the coconut brush. And then they used to shine the floor. And the floor is always so pretty. JB said, I can't manage it. That is why me leave. I don't like to see her. That is it. I don't like it because I'm seeing what I don't want to see, and I see it coming up more and more. And they say by she, doing certain things, those things are going to be memories to them. That's why she want them to eat the apple. We couldn't take it anymore. My eyes were filled with tears. I said, no, sir. Before she even mentioned what the doctor had said to her daughter. But that was when she said she sought a break because she was hoping that, that things, no matter how you say you prepare for that, I'm telling you, only Jesus alone. And even when he was preparing to go on the cross, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Because the song says it wasn't easy. And if it was easy, being God, but because he came, that's my understanding, and took on the form of man still, because he has to prove, if he had shown his divinity on earth, it would be as if he's working with Satan. So he want to put down Satan, he want to mash down Satan's kingdom. So in this life, he give up his, before he came, he knew he was going to give up his life. You understand me? Man. And when he called and his disciples to pray with him, he was looking encouragement. And when he go, he knew they couldn't keep up neither. When he come back, they all were sleeping. And he said, couldn't you watch with me 1 hour? They couldn't keep up. JB saying, the good thing about it, she is not hiding nothing. She just said yes. She said, she's just saying it. So you have to farm. And, you know, she's just saying it. But me still couldn't take it no more. I couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. Somebody came up and said, tomorrow is my birthday. She look at the name and she called the name. But you know, so that is one of the ones that goes around. You know? Oh my God. Then the person I said like, they will be back or something. Yeah, man, it's, as I was saying, Jesus, because I listened to her doing these spiritual things. And, you know, my farm, my impression, I play a video there, I listen to a lot of them. It's encouraging. And, you know, Jesus said, pray me at even 1 hour. JB, at even 1 hour you couldn't pray with for me. And because Jesus could have stayed with them and get all the strength, give them the strength. He said no. He went a distance. And what happened? JB said, I know exactly what that person is trying to do. Yeah. Yes. I know too. And when Jesus went afar off, the Bible said that he prayed until his sweat, you know, becomes blood. Can you imagine? His sweat becomes blood. And angels came and ministered to him, encouraged him. Cannot even, when Jesus said he was coming, the other angels, they refused. They said they wouldn't come because they can't manage it. And Jesus said, I will go. And if he had not said that, you can imagine down here already would have been so doomed. And because of him, we have hope. You know? And there's a part in, I think, Thessalonians or Philippians. I think Philippians that says, to die is Christ. To die is gain and to die is in Christ. Something like that. But, you know, why? You see the blood thing, the problem that you talk about? It's not, I know, it's not a simple. I don't know which one goes quicker because that is going around, you know. And what they gave her will help her, but, oh, you know, I'm telling you, I couldn't take no more. If you look at her face and her eyes, just when she take out the glasses, you see something that tells her she's not well. And she feeds her body. She tell us that she walk to place and she have to be sitting, body get weak. So she could have collapsed. So what they give her now, the 2 bottles she got yesterday, will help to keep her going. But I don't know how long they are going to give. Maybe after the test, the biopsy test, it will they will determine if they are going to keep her or what it is. You know. But it's a courageous road. And because she talks, so when it reaches a time where we cannot hear. You see the son and them, she said the son sleep there, did not eat yesterday. So you see, they are worried just like us. Because they know what happened the first time. Everybody can do certain research to get information. You understand me? I mean, hear them say if it always return, you know. But sometimes it take a little longer time. But they say when it return, it comes aggressively. It's like it's hurrying up to do what it has to do. You know? I said, boy, what a morning. What a morning it was this morning. I had to run. I had to run. I was sorry for her. But I know when it's coming down, it will give a lot of pain. I don't know how they do it up here, but the people then feel a lot of pain. No matter you saying that when to cry out, you have to holler out. When the pain take you, you know. And the white cells are devouring the red one. We can be here talking and don't know what is taking place. Nobody's in because these things happen overnight. And because we don't know, you know, that's when we wake up in the morning, we say, how are you? Me good, man, me good. You don't know if you're good, but you just have to tell yourself you're good. JB saying they are very worried, but they don't want her to see it because then they're going to, yeah, that's why they, you know, they want her to eat the apple because if the doctors say to the family certain things, they can't say it to her. She can only have a suspicion. But her face, looking at when we go back, look at her face. Her face is getting smaller. Mm-hmm. And it look like in a balance, like one of the eye closing or something not right to the face. And one of the eye feel open up. Remember say, there's no she tell me things at 100%. Yeah man, she tell me say everything at 100%. So I said to myself, Lord, remember that dad said if you're even in those places, they are going to come for you. You understand me? Oh, you know. But we maybe if it was me, I don't know if I would have gone on the live, you know. I don't know. I don't maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would have allowed the children to give the information. I don't think I would have done the live. I would allow them to speak. And I would probably at a spot looking. Because she knows what she went through in 2020. And that is barely 5 years. And what has caused it to come up so, you know. But me always hear them say, I don't know if she should have maybe I don't know if should have taken more chemo or something. Because sometimes you can do those things, you know, but only for a number of times. But they always say it comes back. Then so when I look at it now, it's the best thing to help her. But maybe I wouldn't, you know. Because when I saw her wiping her eyes for it, I said, what is this, you know? You know? And they don't want to leave her. They want to be there with her. Because you don't know, when you leave, you can't go back and the person gone. You don't hear the last, you know, even to see the last breath. What I think, yes, you know, when we're talking about technology, look what technology can also do. No, I don't even, we didn't even think of that since this week when we're talking about technology and the families. Look how you can even her other relatives, wherever they are, and friends. Look where we are. I don't even know which state she's in or anywhere, nothing at all. And we can all watch and communicate with her. You know, so sometimes look at it, would say that the technology is more good than bad because they can use it to do surgery. I mean, the different things in terms of the phone in the house, you know. But boy, she's strong. She's a strong woman. When she told me that she has 5 children, I said, no, don't tell them. But she said, yes. And she was on her platform and I said, I was talking to Auntie Dean and I told her I had 5 children. She said, I'm lying. I don't know if you were on the live. She said, I'm lying. I don't have 9 children. I said, even so I said to myself, my God, she has got tell the people and say me say she lie. And she said she has 9 kids. And it doesn't show. It doesn't show. I want to say then that having 9, maybe one of them could have cost her her life. That didn't happen. They all came. Something else is going to do it. But we can only pray and hope that God will give her the strength to go through and whatever things she need to talk it over with the Lord. Make it right so that whenever it comes, when Mr. Sleeper Man comes, she can go happily. Some people don't want, no matter how it is, they don't want to go. But the life, as they say, JB, the life has done her well. Everybody chip in. I don't know if it might chip out there now because they were supposed to go to wherever to do that biopsy thing. So they're going to put you to sleep and then do the bone thing, string up things on you. That type of x-ray. I didn't know biopsy was like that they have to put you to sleep. So I don't know if it's the brain or is the bone, which physical part in our body they are going to use. Look like it's the brain. Only God know. Oh, the son, that's what she's saying, that the son there is the baby one. I look so grown. Hi, Tetla, good morning. Good afternoon for you, Tetla. I was wondering where you are. But now I know you're just going for lunch. You're just having a lunch. Or you're just having breakfast. It's good when you have your children them around and they can give you support and help. I can say, oh, that boy loves his mom. Can you imagine how his boy, he loves his mother. Oh, you're at work today? Okay. So you have to be on the job. You have to be there. I was looking out for you earlier, I didn't see you, so I said, okay. Yeah, man, it seems as if, they are really bonded, and the girl. You can imagine you have 9, you have to give the 9 of them your love. You cannot give one more than the other, is problem. I just hope everything work out. Just hope everything work out, JB. So when we live in, we have to live every day like it's the last day. So we don't know what tomorrow may be. I'll push down this somewhere. We don't know what tomorrow may be. Right? Don't know. Tomorrow the sun may never rise. Don't know. We have stress. But if she hold on, she may get to hold on a little longer. But when the time comes, she may just go quietly sleep. Yes, my brother JB. I went first to look on YouTube for JB, and I said to myself, I see so many JBs, I never see a JB looking like yours. They were all foreigners. So I said, oh, I'm going to find out, but then you told me that you don't. That was the very first time when I saw you. I said, JB. Yeah, man, it is not a nice occasion. When people in the early days when you're called to the hospital, they that it's a special. They are going home. They son normally sent to tell all my grandchildren them to come. Bring all of them before me. And they're in the hospital or maybe they're at home and they bed. But they know that they won't be able to get up again. This is the last of it. They want everybody to come and look at them. So that's how we go, my dear. So you have to just hope for the best. As somebody would say to me, hope for the best and expect the worst. I have to hope for the best that the Lord will turn things around that she can, you know, be with us a little while longer to encourage us. But then JB said, you don't see how them love them mother. They like the life. The life like sister and brother. The love is there. Yeah, it is there. I see the bonding. It is there. When she said the other night to me that the son slept in the bed with her and the daughter slept someplace, was there a signboard snoring. Nobody not leaving. Nobody leaving. So it tells me that something is happening. But when the Lord says time, He will take His time and take her home. Until then, we just pray for long life for her. And at the same time, she knows God and she can go to Him, but we pray for her to be around us more. Because when we have good friends and they go by, we miss them. We miss them. So JB, you have big sons too, like our friend sister God's child rather. And I wonder if with all that she has been through, she named her channel God's Child. Because maybe she believed that what she went through, she couldn't survive it. So she have to wear the name God's Child. Yeah, master. Well, Lismo came and I don't get much from Lismo. So it seems as if she drop off. Because she fall off. Yeah. We have to have love in our family so that we can get support. We don't have no love, there won't be any support. There won't be no support. We'll go a few minutes more, JB. Because I'm going to come on about 7, about 8 o'clock. Or 7:38. Or 7:30. Yes, that's what I say, you know. It's something why they are not leaving. They are not going to, because she said that they are not leaving. And you see them hanging around, those two. So that's why I felt it so this morning, because I didn't just look at it to say they are just there. Mm-mm. And she said that I think the son have not eaten at all yesterday. And she wanted him to eat a piece of the apple. Because she knows they didn't eat yesterday. And the daughter too, they cannot eat. Because they're not happy. So something is there. Something. That meaning. Maybe she may escape the one that gives a lot of pain. You know. I said to myself, they're going to sedate her to do that thing now. Then they come back and do something else again. But yes, she not, no, because see, she just, because she not eat anything either. And when they were going to give her the pills, one, she said no, she want to take a light one time. You understand me? Because imagine you're there, you know what you went through before, and you see a repetition of it coming. So and you know that what I was talking about, it goes into remission. Maybe it's a time when it's as if you're managing, but when you come back aggressive. Anytime you go off into remission, it's like it's quiet. Whatever the medication is doing, but whatever again, it gets strength. And it's aggressive, it come for you this time. I mean, when I look in her face, you know, she look like this, I look at her and say, whoa. something in her face not look right. Mm-hmm. And she said to me, she said, Auntie D, I can't describe, but I don't feel 100. I said, but what is this? No, the two children that are there, they are not leaving. They're camping out. Because it seems as if this one may make her just go off to sleep. It is so sad. They said it was weekend, me listening to her, me talk to her about Monday. And she said, I keep saying to her, you need to go to the doctor, you know. And I said to her, you could also, if it was back home, you could drink some coconut water. But that alone cannot do. Because the people said, whenever you're not well, drink some coconut water. And it will help you. But if you find you're not getting well, you have to go get medication. Yes, that's what I tell her. Look at her eyes. And when I look back, you know, it has been like that from a few days before she go in there. But I was just looking at saying to myself, that's why I was telling her, maybe you need some rest, you're tired. And I remember she was in a chair and the little grandchild was, she said, you see what he wants to do? The child wants to put her foot in her mouth, putting up her toe. I think that one is artistic. You know, that's what she wanted to do. Boy. But then, and I look at it, we're talking, I say, no, sir. Something is wrong here with something with the eyes. The left side look like it's smaller, and the right side look up. I don't know. There's something that is there. The face of a drag look. Drag. Then it has a drag look. Whoa, just seeing the realities attacking us. Yeah, the reality of it all. But the reason why I think those children are there, it seems as if she may sleep off. So both of them want to be there to see. Even if they are falling asleep in the room where she's at, they want to be there. You know. Whoa. Here today and gone tomorrow, JB. Here today and gone tomorrow. But we have to just keep courage and hope for the best. Likewise, you know, we have to give strength. We have to give strength. And she gave me a read last week, you know. Baby said, I saw it for a while, but I did not want to say anything because I know what she is going through. All right. That's why I didn't say anything. Because if she had not told me some things, maybe I would have said it out. But because she had mentioned something to me, we're just talking and we just say, something. Like it stay there. I noticed it from last week. And I kept saying to her, I'm just calling to check on you and I want to hear your voice. And she said, come off of the phone. You know, and I said to myself, whoa, coming up from that thing and it's gone. And see, it's not even 5 years. And he's trying to fight his way back in. So with the added blood she got yesterday, will give her a little more strength. So yesterday she got up and was walking. It give her a little more strength. But what I do learn is when the white blood cells eat up the red one, that's the danger. The danger of it all. The red one must always be more than the white. Everybody is going down with this ailment. What are we to do? We can only call on the Lord to come and help us. It is too much. Every minute somebody have this thing. Every minute, every minute. As if you're having a flu. You know? As if you're having a flu. But we have not known thee as we ought. Only God knows. I think she rocked everybody nerves this morning. Because nobody was expecting what we go and see. Nobody. Nobody was expecting that. For me, not even expecting. And she then telling her she must keep her head. Keep her head. And the children are watching every move. Keep her head must keep steady. Today they're going to do something, man. The biopsy, the bone marrow testing. They might stick up needles in her hand or in her head. I don't know. And then when she gets out of that now, she's going to be kind of dizzy and take a while to come around. Oh, worry. We have to just speculate, encourage, and hope that nothing negative happens. Oh, and so I say, to the doctor, the man of God, you see, when it works in our favor, we say, God. God tell them. But when it doesn't work in our favor, we say that God never tell them anything. To be honest, I know the I think from last week. Last week. I wouldn't say fully two, but last week. And we always talk. And even since this week, we were talking. But she definitely she don't know what she said. Her body doesn't feel 100. And I said, what? I wonder if you having the flu or whatever. She said, no. So they went and did some blood tests. So I tell her when you came out, I don't want you to know your business. You know, JB said, I don't think she's coming out of the hospital. I don't think so. I think she's going to be monitored. If she goes out anywhere, if they send her out, that she will have to go back more often. Because doing that, they know, would they be doing a X-ray? Not X-ray. What they think name? Surgery. After they do the biopsy. But the biopsy will give them more information. It's the same way a lady at my church, niece, who lives in California. She did a liver transplant sometime in June, and it was successful, and she was home. She started getting sick not even 2 weeks after. They took her back into the hospital. When they check, she need a new heart. Can you imagine? And then she passed on Wednesday evening. So you need a new liver, you need a new heart. Some people wear other people's heart, but I don't know how our cow heart, different kind of heart. I don't know how people's heart really work. Because if the liver no work, doesn't respond, and the heart is coming now where you have it is so delicate. So you're going to take out the heart and put in a new heart. Yes, JB, dear, my dear friend. We are all friends and families. All friends and families, and we don't know what is going to take us. What is going to happen to us? But it's good that she can do her life from there, her vlogging. Yes, my dear, it makes me body want to crawl. If somebody want to crawl, JB, I'm going to hang off and go down to the next 15 minutes or so. 12, 13 minutes. So we're going to see how long she's going to be kept there. Yes, my dear. It's a strange, strange world we are living in. Strange, strange, strange. We have to try and keep our heads above the water because if we keep our head down, we're going to sink. No floating. When others around us are sinking, we still have to keep up. So we have to be on the live and follow her videos and lives so as to give her support. Yes, my dear. JB saying, Auntie, no matter how much we try to take care of ourselves, something is going to take us home. So damn if you do and damn if you don't. We can't win. Uh, this must take some water to ease the yawning. Yeah, it is. I have some water and I just had an orange. I just had an orange. So I take it periodically. Mm. And I'm not tired and I don't want to sleep. Mm-mm. And I have the day for myself. So sorry about the yawning, Liz. I was here calling you to. So it seems as if when I'm trying to reach you, the yawning is not going on. And as you come back to me now, the yawning starts. Oh my God. That's how it is. I had an orange and I had some water, so I guess it will. So, Lizma, how are you doing? How are you doing? I was trying to find out from it. I was getting any response. Kept asking, how are you doing? But I don't get any response. I don't know if you are even hearing me now because it seems as if at times the internet chips out. How are you doing, Lizmo? So it looks like we are playing tit for tat. Um, I don't understand. Tesla, what do you mean ZX? Oh, Tesla says so sad. Yeah. The time is so hot, you not even have time to pass. So Tetla, how you managing there now at work? You having big fish for lunch? Hmm? Are you having big fish for lunch? Not true. Pass it out. Yes, JB. We are like some little cats who is not happy, so we go and curl up beside the big cat, you know, and saying, wait, I'm waiting for the worst to pass. Yeah, because so I'm asking if you're okay because I don't see any live come up or anything. But don't be like me. I was so tired one evening. I couldn't do any live in the day, and I went. It was on me so much. I went the night. I went on about 9:30. I barely could do the all. It's like I was so drained because I find these things very draining. You understand? It make you tired. So sometimes I go to bed to sleep. I don't know if the right sleep is coming on or if it's a stress type of sleep. But I did sleep. I did rest well, and I have not done any chores that much. No, because I don't have a lot of chores to do on a Friday here at home. So in a while, when I get up, I'm going to cook some soup. some chicken foot and smoked turkey neck with some little things in it. But it's still, I'm not going to do it until about 4:30, you know, about 4 o'clock. So that's why I'm here. But you have to just try push yourself, push yourself. This, you see, you're pushing, sometimes you're pushing and can't even see. Honestly, you're pushing and you can't even see what you're pushing for. But they keep pushing. Every time I talk, they keep telling me, keep pushing. So I can't discourage somebody who doesn't have a channel because they may say, what is she talking about? If she talks like that, why should I go into it? But I am telling you the truth. I didn't know what I was getting into until I got into it. So if I didn't have somebody to guide me, I would have understood better. But I like it because here it is now. One person is in hospital, and look where different persons are across the world, the Caribbean, here, Africa, anywhere, England, all about the place. They can all witness hearing a person speak at the same time. Imagine if we were to take a flight to go to see that person, or anybody for that matter. That's done. So technology has been helping, and it gives us a chance to relate. You understand? But for me, personally, when I look at it now, and it makes people feel happy that they can, it makes me feel happy that I can go on a live and talk to persons. It makes me feel like I don't miss home again. But before I was on doing the live, I miss home every day. It's like my mind is back. If you understand me, back. But the live here, JB says, make sure my bowl is on the table when you talk about soup. You call in mine. Yes, I remember. You say you like soup. And what I'm going to cook today, I love soup with breadfruit, and I don't have no breadfruit here, none at all. That's why sometimes I miss back home. I'm going to use smoked turkey neck and chicken foot. And I call it chicken foot, chicken paw. So I like a little piece. And then I didn't know about the smoked turkey neck until when I got here. Back home, it's just fresh turkey neck, you know. But I'm telling you, the smoke one is nice. You don't need a lot in it. It has, oh my lord, man. The other day I cooked the soup with just the chicken foot them, and it never tastes the way I want it. No, sir. So today I'm going to cook some red pea soup, and I'm going to put some in it with some little spinners, because here we don't have the things, and we don't have the yam and the that and the that. So some little spinners and little things, some vegetable, carrot and turnip and those things to bring it up. And I have 2 corns. I'm going to cut the corn in small. So it's, it won't look too bulky in the pot. Me always cook soup, and I love soup. Soup and porridge. I love soup and porridge. So don't worry, JB. Yours will be very much in the pot, keeping warm. And when I know you're near, I just put the bowl out and cover it up. So when you're actually ready for it, it's going to be very, very warm. Very, very warm. Right? So don't worry. Unless you don't eat chicken foot, because not everybody eat chicken foot. Not everybody eat chicken foot. But I like it. I like it, man. I don't even so like chicken soup. Like what I like chicken foot soup. And if I was back home, I would buy all the neck. The chicken neck. Yeah, man, young breadfruit. Oh, that's what I tell you, now. Anytime I see me pack up, I hear me say, hi guys, here I am. You can wonder. Yeah, man. The young breadfruit, man. That's what I say. I see, no matter where you go, you can't stay at some place and hungry. No matter the breadfruit, it's just know that the older people who have planted and the young ones are reaping. The young ones are not planting so that the cycle can keep going. All the fruit trees you see growing now, breadfruit, mango, apple tree, all them 10 are the older set of people that plant them. The younger set, not the younger set just reap. Just reap. Because every time everybody's yard has a breadfruit tree, mango tree, whether it's stringy or not, a mango tree is there. Maybe one apple tree, peanut tree, soursop tree. You have some little tree, ackee tree, some little basic things always in people's yard. So you always have to sweep. I love this young breadfruit tune soup. It's nice, man. It's nice. You know, you always, that is why we grow up now sweeping up yard. Because all them leaves they drop off of the tree. You have to, we never say rake, we say sweep. So you have to use a coconut broom and sweep it up and take it up, make it into heaps, take it up and go throw it someplace else. For certain time the breadfruit leaf drop, certain time the mango tree, the apple tree. Sometimes the place full of leaf. Look so messy. But you have to sweep up it. By the time you sweep up in the morning, you go back in the evening, it's like you didn't sweep it. Liz may send bye auntie and the chat for now. My prayer goes to that family you were talking about. God is in control and He is all able. Bye. Okay, yes. Thank you for the kind words. Yes, God is able. He is in control. So we have to leave everything to Him and allow Him to rule. Okay. Be good and still work on your life because we have no escape. Maybe you're better off. Maybe you reach already and me here worrying. Yeah, I only have the one channel, so I'm trying to see how best we can achieve. I have not yet achieved. I want to achieve. Whenever I set out to do something, I always want to achieve. I don't want to come out as a loser. Yes, brother JB. Yes, I did the thief there and the lie. I want everything ready. Yeah, man. They want everything. So if you have a pretty breadfruit, you know, some breadfruit tree are nice. They know where they are, you know. You have one breadfruit tree they call yellow heart. The breadfruit is yellow like butter. And it has a little bit of heart in it. A little bit. Those breadfruit are really expensive. Expensive. You understand me? So when people see a habit in a habit on the tree until it look like it drain or it ready to roast, they will walk in there and you and pick it and gone. You know. You don't know who and nobody will say who. You understand me? So it is really sad. Really sad. So what are we going to do? But they're not planting anything. They go and reap it and they go and walk and sell it, taking orders. And that's it. You want them to work, they're not coming. We are talk. No. I don't do the work a long time, you know. I don't do the work a long time. But they will go and pick, they will reap. You have a lovely stem of banana. They will go and cut off the whole stem, they're not even taking off a hand. So when my parents were alive and they say it, they said when they are gone, the young generation is not going to have a thing to eat because they are not planting. Everybody have their little farm and they have their little planting tree and whatever, feed proud. Nobody don't want that anymore. They want the easy game, easy one. Yes, so I'm going to we're going to close off here now, brother JB, because I don't want to have you here too late because I want to come on later in the evening, later down. So, you mind if we just take a break here? Look at people. Tessa look like she's gone to sleep. No, maybe she having her lunch. You see, sometimes they don't know what time of day to come. You know. They come different times. Some are tired. The night one I don't really like though. They are sleeping. They are tired. In the early part of the day, well, they are at summer camp. They don't have much persons. No, because everybody's at school. So, JBBB, JB to the rescue. JBBBB, testing, JBB, testing, JBB. All right. Tetla and others. I know that girl Maddie would have left long ago. I just hope for you guys to have a wonderful Friday afternoon. A wonderful Friday afternoon. And if at all possible, because when I get on the live, I'm going to check some people's comments that I didn't respond to as yet. Because when I respond to people's comments, I quickly go and send them a video. Because they watch my video, I have to show them too where my other videos are. Because if I don't seize the opportunity, they will just go unnoticed. And we have to seize opportunity if I want to catch everybody and bring them back into the fold before it is too late. Right into the fold, right? So JB, BBB, we catch up later, if not at another time. So I'm gonna get some things organized so I can get a little, some so much little things to do. But I have to get some things organized and then come back here by 4 o'clock. So I'll be cooking and on the live. So from Auntie DTV, my well-loved Tetla and JB, I'll catch you later. JB said, okay, Auntie, later. Have a little rest so that later, because I like when you're on. So if you had a child, sure come and support you because I like what you do. All right. Take care. Later. Thank you guys for being on this live. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you.